that? Which law am I violating if I ask that man for some money?
No solicitation on state property.
Well, that's unconstitutional. You want to take it to a test?
Hey guys, Patriot First Audit's back with another set of videos that demonstrate First Amendment auditors properly exercising their rights in public. Check the description for links to today's videos, and please remember to subscribe and help support this channel. Let's get right into today's videos. Welcome back. Today's video is educational on several levels, mainly from the point that you can never take what officers say at face value, and that includes officers in the state capital of Kansas, Topeka. Today we're going to look at a video where this officer incorrectly states that it is illegal to panhandle in front of the state capitol. As recent as 2020, the city of Topeka has outlawed panhandling at 23 intersections in Kansas, but not in front of the state capitol. So everything this officer is saying and threatens this individual with is completely false and fabricated. This is a reminder just to never trust the police, never take what they say at face value, and always confirm all information that they're telling you. Let's go ahead and look at today's video on this Patriot.
This is the public sidewalk, isn't it?
No, this is state property. Public sidewalk is the sidewalk out there.
Well, I'm going to have to disagree, sir.
Oh, you can disagree, but you can't do it here.
Well, I'm going to do this here. God put it in my heart to sit here and say, God bless Jeff Gray and the homeless veteran, sir, and I intend to do that.
Not here.
And if I don't,
then I'll write you.
you'll write me what?
Well, when I ask you to leave and you don't leave, it'll be criminal trespass.
Criminal trespass. Are you going to arrest me?
No, I'll write you.
A criminal trespass, huh?
Yep.
I don't believe that's constitutional, so you do what you feel you need to do, and I'm going to sit right here and say, God bless Jeff Gray and homeless veterans until God tells me to do otherwise. So you do what you need to do.
That's all you're doing. But if you're out here asking for money, like you were over at Landon Building.
Oh, did I ask for money at Landon Building? You want to go pull those security tapes?
From what was reported to people over there?
Well, that's pretty funny because all I've done is sit around all day on video and say, God bless Jeff Gray and the homeless veterans. So they can report whatever they want over there, sir. Can you read? You're dismissed. Go back to your work. I'm busy.
Well, one, you do not tell me what to do. Okay?
Well, you don't tell me what. You don't come out here and tell me what to do. Well, this is my business too.
No.
Yeah, I'm a taxpayer, a citizen of Kansas, and this is my property. When you come out here and tell me, well, it's state property, go out on the sidewalk. Why don't you go out on the sidewalk?
No, I'm telling you, you can't panhandle.
Have you seen me panhandle?
There was reports. Okay.
Do you see me panhandling?
If
you report from where? Did anybody come in here from this property and report me panhandling?
If you ask anybody for a handout.
I know what the law is. I don't need you to cop-splain me. I do know what the law is.
Do you know what the state law is?
What? Does state law supersede the Constitution, sir? Did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States? Because what am I doing right now? What law am I violating?
I am advising you. I'm not saying you're breaking a law right now.
You tried to tell me to go on off the property.
If you are asking for handouts and money, if you do that,
I don't need you to cop-splain me. I don't need to cop-splain me. You need to go on about your business. Leave me alone.
I can stand here as long as I want. I'm here.
And I can sit here too. This is a you know, what do you call that? A voluntary conversation.
Oh, you don't have to have a conversation with me.
That's right, I don't. I can exercise that other amendment called remain silent.
You can't.
I don't have to answer your questions.
I'm not trying to have a conversation with you.
You came out here and tried to tell me that I'm doing all this stuff and people over here reporting I'm doing all this stuff, and you come out here and harass me.
And I am telling you, if you are harassing or if you are asking for money,
all I have said, sir,
you don't have to have a conversation. What happened to
God bless Jeff Gray and the homeless veterans. Freedom of speech.
Have your freedom of speech. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm advising you.
I don't need you to advise me.
Okay.
I know what my constitutional rights
Well,
are.
that's fine. But state law.
State law don't
If you
supersede the
are-
Constitution, sir, and I don't need to hear
I'm
about your
not-
state law.
I'm advising you, and you can.
I've already heard your. I've heard your advisement.
I don't
Duly
care what you
noted.
had to say.
Duly
okay?
noted, sir.
You can remain silent, like you said,
Or I can use my freedom of speech, say whatever I want.
and that's fine. I'm advising you. If you ask people for money out here, you will be removed.
Okay.
If you stand here,
So
and
you
say-
think? So
if
you think
stand-
panhandling is against the
If
law?
you stand here and say, God bless.
So you think
homeless
if I
vets,
ask that FedEx
you are
man
fine.
for 50 cents that I'm violating the law? What law would I be violating? Tell me that. Which law am I
There's no
violating if I ask that
solicitation on
man
state property.
for some money?
No solicitation on state property.
Well, that's unconstitutional. You want to take it to a test? Supreme Court's already violated panhandling is constitutional rights, freedom of speech. You don't get your state law supersede that. So if you want to put it to a
don't
test,
care.
we can put it to a test.
I don't care. I'm just
I know you
telling
don't care because you're out here trying to be a tyrant and cops-plain me a bunch of bullshit. You're dismissed. Good day.
One,
Good day.
you can stop talking.
I can also go the fuck over here.
Yeah.
And you can quit talking to me. And I'll just sit right here and continue to exercise my constitutional rights. God bless Jeff Gray and the homeless veterans. Have a good day. Adios, compadre. In fact, I'd go in there and sit in there and say it all day long if I want to. Don't give me directives.
Scoot over.
Don't give me directives. I'm not blocking access to nothing. Quit cop-splaining me and go back to your job.
Then I'll just hang out with you.
I don't need you hanging out with me. We, the taxpayers, don't pay you to hang out and harass disabled people. God bless Jeff Gray and the homeless veterans. Have a good day, folks. Enjoy the Capitol.
There you go. Hi.
Bunch of cop-splaining tyrants.
All I'm doing, I'm a veteran too. I'm a Christian too. But you kind of disgust me.
Well, you guys kind of disgust me coming out in here and act like tyrants, cop-splaining me a bunch of state laws that don't supersede my constitutional rights. So you think whatever you want, gentlemen, but we don't pay you to come out here and harass people exercising constitutional rights and to cop-splain them when we've already told
do you
you
work
I
at?
know what the law is.
Where do you work at?
It's none of your damn business.
Okay.
I don't
But
answer
you're
questions.
out
I don't
here.
answer questions.
You're not at work.
I'm
And-
working.
And you pay us?
I'm working. I'm working right now. I'm an independent journalist. Maybe I should go into my district representative's office and hang out in there.
Come on in.
You gonna go in there and cop-splain me too?
Come on in.
If I feel like going in, I'll go
Nobody's stopping you
in.
from coming in.
That's right. I haven't done anything to break the law.
No.
It's pretty funny how you come out here with your accusations. Oh, what was reported and you're out here panhandling. You don't know what the fuck's going on. You didn't even bother to ask me anything. Come out here and try to tell me to move the fuck off the property.
Well, we were called because that is a
Yeah.
big building over there.
I know, and I was on the sidewalk. And I went in and I explained that man exactly what I was doing. And it's all on video.
While you were leaving.
Yeah, while I was leaving.
Yeah.
Did I violate the law there?
While an officer was on his way over there to ask you to move along.
Well, they can ask all they want. It's public sidewalk, just like this is, and I'll sit there all day if I want.
Well, this isn't public sidewalk, Bubba.
Actually, it is.
That out there is public.
Oh,
You can
this
say-
isn't public? This isn't public.
This is state.
Really?
It is.
Who owns it?
The state of Kansas.
Wow. Who owns the state? You don't know who owns the state?
You got a state ID?
Yeah, I got a state ID.
Care if we look at it?
Why would I violate or surrender my Fourth Amendment to your ass when you come out here and cop-splain me and try to violate my rights and tell me to move off the property?
Just asking you questions.
No, you're out here trying to harass my ass. That's what you're doing.
Not harassing me either.
Coming out here cop-splaining me, telling me, oh, you can move off the property. It's state property.
It is.
It's not public property. Really? Oh, you're brilliant.
No. Never claimed to be.
There's my ID.
I don't need to see that.
Yeah, and I don't need to show it to you either. So who owns the state again? Let's get this straightened out. I'm confused now. You're trying to tell me this is state property. It's not public. So who owns the state? You don't know. You can't answer that question.
I don't care.
You don't care. Clearly you don't care. What is your name and badge number, by the way? I'm just curious.
1036.
1036 what?
Witzel.
Witzel. And you, sir? Six?
Dick.
Stick?
Dixon.
Dixon. Sorry, I couldn't hear that noise. What's your badge number?
I don't have one.
You don't have one? Can you tell me who owns the state? Can you tell me who owns the state?
State of Kansas.
Who owns the state, though?
Citizens of the state of Kansas.
Oh, there you go, Einstein. The fucking citizens of the state of Kansas. That makes it public, dipshit. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking stupid? Yeah, because you can't tell me who owns the state when it's the fucking citizens. Me, the taxpayer, you dumbass. That makes it private, public, not private. What a fucking moron. I know you are. You just proved it. Raise my voice to make sure I'm heard. What an Einstein. That's real professional. What's your name and badge number? Hello? Your name and badge number? You're not going to tell me your name and badge number. Why not, public servant? Real professional. Real professional. Also like how you reported inaccurately and falsely that I was out here begging for money. That's real professional too. Real professional. Can't even tell me your name or your badge number, and you hide like a goddamn coward in your office and make me raise my voice so that you can hear me. And then you want to escalate it and tell him I'm being threatening. What a dick. He forgets who he works for.
I gotcha.
Won't tell me his name. Hides in the office while he's asking me questions. And then when I raise my voice so he can hear me, then he calls the cops and says I'm standing down here angry. Here's his boss now. Wouldn't even tell me his boss's name. What an unprofessional prick.
Here now.
Well, first of all, you need to address his unprofessionalism. When he's not in there, I asked him his name and his badge number, and he refuses to tell me.
Okay.
And then he hides in this office asking me questions, so I raise my voice so he can hear me, and he gets on the radio and tells you guys in an escalating way, oh, hurry up and get somebody over here. He's in there being all mad.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, when you stand there and do that shit and lie out your ass and escalate the situation because I'm trying to talk to you.
Sure.
And I asked him specifically, what is your boss's name and his phone number? He says, no, I'm going to call these other guys.
Okay, I can give you his lieutenant's number.
So then again, I said, what is your name and your badge number? He stands back there. It's on video. Hiding and cowering. No, I'm not going to tell you. What, again, is your boss's name? No, I'm not going to tell you. I want to know who the head mofo is in charge of this bozo and those clowns over there at the visitor center, because those bozos tried to tell me that that is not public property and told me that I needed to go to the sidewalk.
Okay.
I said, well, whose property is this then if I'm sitting right in front of the visitor center? He says, well, it's state property. Okay. Mr. Whitson, or whatever his name was, and Dixon was down there and giving me shit about how disrespectful I am, and then he's disgusted by my behavior. I said, well, Mr. Dixon, and then who owns the state?
What?
And they said, well, the state of Kansas owns the states. I said, really? Explain to me again who owns the state, this property that I'm on.
Okay.
The state of Kansas.
All right.
No, the taxpayers of the state of Kansas own this property. It's public property, not private. And how dare you tell me to go to the goddamn sidewalk for sitting out here holding a sign that says, God bless the homeless veterans and Jeff Gray. And he wants to call over there and tell those guys when I sat out here for 30 minutes that I was asking people for money. So he's lying, won't ID himself, won't ID his boss, won't give me that. I said specifically when I came back over here, I want this public information. I want your boss's name and phone number written down. And he refuses to give it. He refuses to ID. That's a bunch of bullshit.
You have every right to be over there. And
I know I do. And I don't need Whitson over there, what the hell his name is on video, over there cop-splaining to me and telling me all this bullshit that this is state property and it's not private or not public. You need to go on the sidewalk and blah, 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 blah. And if you ask anybody for money, then I'm going to trespass you. And I said, really? Well, let's try that. How about I ask Mr. FedEx when he comes out here for 50 cents? What are you going to do then? Throw me in jail and arrest me? No, I'm going to trespass you.
okay, so how can we help you at this?
I have to think out of videos like this. What would have happened if this officer would have came up to him, asked him what he's doing, and then let him be and walked away, knowing that he wasn't going to be able to enforce laws that didn't exist. But instead, these officers, time and time again, try to intimidate the public and capitalize on the common citizen not knowing their rights, which is why it's so important that we know our rights so that we can properly defend them in situations like this, because the police are not going to do that for you. It is their job to simply apply the laws and not feelings. Thanks for watching once again, and we'll catch you on the next video.